What's going on, guys? My name is Phil, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 5 Side Ops. Just realized everyone is in jail. Like, everyone. Like, I don't think there's, like, a single individual I've captured that isn't in jail right now. So, yeah, yeah, everyone. And, like, it's funny, because their morale is really high, which means that I've affected them in some way. Like, I've made them, like, you know, super, like, good. But, like I said, they're still in jail. Which is, it's hilarious how that works like that. But we got some more missions that just popped up. I don't even know why they popped up, but they just did. It was, like, completely off cam, and it wasn't even something that prompted me. It just happened. So today we're going to be, you know, eliminating some more wandering soldiers, or capturing them is what I should be saying. And the excellent part of it is you don't have to weave through, like, enemies while you're doing this. Like, the wandering soldiers are just completely, they completely override every enemy in the entire area there. I'm sorry if I bumped the table there, but it's really badass because you just capture them. It's free workers essentially. They're like, here you go. You get these people that are zombies, but because you saved them, they're free to you, and also they're like the best people you could possibly have in the entire game. And then they just keep getting better as the missions keep appearing. Eventually, I should probably be starting to see S people, which is going to be pretty awesome because then at that point, it'll just be like a constant level up every time someone gets out of jail. The only downside is while they're in jail, it's not like Peace Walker where after one mission, they'll get out of jail. In this game, it's actual real time. Everything, there's like an actual time inside the game where, like, for instance, I could play for like an hour and then they get out of jail, and it's cool, but it's bad at the same time, if that makes any sense. Because then you're just like, oh yeah, like I could just wait it out. Well, you have to be what I've seen is you have to be doing activities for the people stuff to keep going, and you can't just leave your console on, because if you did that, I think the game knows when you're like kind of away from keyboard, if you will, and then the game will just like not react for that. But from like what I've seen, it's basically as long as you're doing stuff, you're good. Now the forward operating bases, those work a little bit differently from like what I've seen normally. The forward operating base stuff, am I in the area? I am in the area. Cool. The forward operating base is something that you can just, you can keep disconnected, and then when you reconnect anything to happen, it'll show up again. So that actually is pretty cool. Wow, this is taking fucking forever. This is gonna be like the longest fucking time for me to, chill on here. Let's get going. Yeah, let's do this, Metal Gear style. But because this game did so well, and how much like acclaimed I've been playing this game like constantly, I really hope for a Metal Gear remake, because the first Metal Gear I think would be so good if they recreated it, using like the Fox engine. They don't even have to use the Fox engine. They could just, even use like Metal Gear Solid 4's engine, and I wouldn't even give a shit. Like, I'd be, ooh, gunsmith right off the bat, A++. Come on. If they hit him in the face, Barney. But I don't know. I just think it'd be so cool to have, it looking back. Look, oh, I should probably check him out first. Check him out. Yeah, see, like he's crappy. I don't want him. I don't want you in my life. I don't know if it's a headshot you have to give for them to like die or get knocked out, but it feels like it does. This guy's pretty good. Plus, he's a diplomat, which if he's a diplomat, just more power to me. They won't he won't be a sourpuss. What are you, buddy? Oh, you're trash, so you are. So I feel bad having to be, like, determine their fate just by sheer, like, oh, yeah. See if I can get all these guys to, come after me and come out of the, like, the little, like, whatever it's called. But it's like you're deciding their fate. I mean, I am building a outer heaven or whatever, so I gotta, I gotta keep up with the times and stuff like that. Come on. What are you? What are you? Oh, you're trash. You're trash. Wow. This is going to be a lower volume haul than I thought. I don't know if that's just because it's a, it's a different version or something like that. Also, he fell perfectly in there. This isn't the guy I needed, right? Yeah, this is the guy I can just throw away with a gun. But yeah, I'm building my outer heaven, so I gotta have the perfect recruits. I gotta have everything. And I just love how all of this stuff is happening. Like in Peace Walker, you were such a what is it? What is the word for it? You were in Peace Walker. You were you know, you're still the, like, you know, you're still Snake, you're still, you know, you're still the legendary soldier and stuff like that. There's nothing that big happening that, you know, took you away from 3, and you were still like an average soldier and all that. And you're like, what's going on here? But a lifesaver, cool. I got some more stuff. But it's kind of weird that all this stuff happens, and it feels so surreal that you're playing this game after everything that happened. I love the bandana, by the way. If I didn't have the bandana, the game would just feel so... it totally makes it for me. It just makes him look so much more like Big Boss and Snake, and oh yes, so good. But it's just so refreshing to see like a new pace in the game. Like the gameplay in this genre and like everything that happens in the game is so different from like what you would expect in the other thing. Like, and the voice actors did a really good job in this. I mean, Troy Baker does a great job of doing fucking Ocelot, and then the dude that plays even like what's his name, Miller, he does pretty well. And then even like Stephanie Houston, I want to say her name is, the chick that is quiet, even the parts where she does get to talk, which is very limited for the amount of time she does, it's kind of cool that, you know, she has she does very well, and especially how it isn't like her first language. And then on top of that, Kiefer Sutherland, I will give it to him. The fact that he's Big Boss just does it right. And I think that they did that. I think that they gave him the Big Boss because if they planned on making a Metal Gear remake, they would need someone to do Solid Snake. So at that point, they would do, like... What I think they could do is, for that, since Solid Snake would only be like 20, or maybe... He may be a little bit older than that, but he would be... He could use just his normal, you know, David Hayter voice, and he would be fine. And then you could use Kiefer Sutherland as Big Boss, and everyone would be totally chill with that. And it's just super cool, because I think that's how it worked. Also, support unit leveled up, so that means I probably got a good volunteer. What'd I get? Ooh. Gunsmith and handguns! Needed that. That guy's an all-around good guy over him. I'll have to check if he's a troublemaker, because I think they should tell you their abilities under it. But yeah, it's I think that's why they chose Kiefer Sutherland, just in case they wanted to add Solid Snake later in a canon. Or, I know that this is supposed to be the last one. Ooh, new startups! Cool! But yeah, if they make a Metal Gear 1 remake, they're gonna have to, I think that's yeah, he's a troublemaker, so I'm gonna have to take him out of kick him out of there. Now, and if you guys thought, if I told you about it, but if you have a troublemaker, it is so much of a pain in the ass. But yeah, okay, go get a new side quest. I bet you it's more of the wandering soldiers. Wandering puppets, yeah! Get some more, we'll do one more. Just free soldiers for hire. I'm just like, I'm okay with that, 110% okay with that. But it's, yeah, it's really super weird that the route they went with this game is so different from, like, you know, Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3 was it was almost as if you could treat it as open world game because you can go around the areas that you visited before. Well, this is the full-on open world. The story's all weird and just weird enough to like keep you loving it, and everything like that. And it just feels so different. Like 4 was super straightforward, and it was the first time it was like a true third-person shooter. Peace Walker it's more of a Peace Walker Red Dead Redemption, I think I've said before. And it's overall just perfect. And the cool thing about these side ops, like ones I'm making, is I can actually, excuse me, got the burps again. What the fuck is happening in my mouth? Is I can talk to you guys, and it's since it's ooh, I see a diamond. I see a diamond right there. Oh my god, stop at me. You know. But, oh god. Hope it's a big one. No, it's a small diamond. Excuse me. But, yeah, it's so weird, you know, being able to, you know, just talk to you guys. I won't have to worry about the dialogue, which is in a Metal Gear game. Unless I was playing the main story itself, because then after that I had to be focused 110% because Miller talks and everyone. Like, he talks now and stuff, but, you know, whatever. Oh my gosh. Can you take him out? Got dizzy there for a second. I don't even know what's going on. Also, this guy, since, fuck, I did not plan on doing on this kind of stuff, but since he's basically indestructible. D-Dog! You gotta get out of the way, buddy! I had to do that. But it's because this dude needs this guy had a helmet on. And helmets... Oh god, they all have helmets on, don't they? Fuck. So I'm gonna have to... Oh, wait! I realized something. I can put him in a chokehold, and then I can stab him. I've completely spaced about that. I can just do this. And it makes that really scary bell sound, which is like the bell tolls. Wow, none of these guys have any good stats. That's kind of sad. I was hoping that just keep using these guys as free, you know, like free currency and stuff like that. Wow. At this point, I could be going 7 on 7. Can you get off me? Get your... Just gonna get punched by Big Boss like on a super big occasion. Get your ass on the ground. Okay, now get your ass up because I want to talk again. I want to say hi. How you doing, buddy? Oh, time to stab. Baby, you're dead. Uh-oh, that's not good. Are you good? Finally, at least it was an A++, which is good. That's even better. And on top of that, this guy, he's an A+ normal, which if morale's good enough, in theory he should be an S, and this guy should be an A++ because he's just a normal A+. So I got 2 out of it, which is pretty good. I mean, that's not like a finders keepers awesomeness kind of thing going on, but at least I got it. And this guy, he just gets to go to hell. It's cool. Don't worry. Finishing him off. You know, doing that kind of thing going on. Oh yeah, extraction time. But so I got 2 out of that. That's not much at all. God, it's almost kind of sad. I really was hoping that you know, I could get some more out of that. So I got some more money now. Now I can buy another thing. Everything gets so damn expensive eventually, though. So I'm gonna just take out the ones that are like a little bit, you know, easier to develop. Like this bait bottle. Like this bait bottle is super cheap and everything. The shields are super cheap. I'm just do all the shields. Why the fuck wouldn't I? I'll just develop all the... This is an 80,000 one, so I mean, it's gonna be a little bit more. But pretty soon I should be getting that trophy for, you know, giving that, you know, having, you know, enough things developed. Is that all my cheap shields? Oh, nope, that one's developed. This is 60,000, which I can afford. Oh, yeah, this is 70,000. Anything else I need that's like super cheap though? Let's do the 60,000, the capture cage. Because reasons, I don't know. Cool. So everything in its mom is being developed right now. There's one that's going for like 2 hours, and I forgot what it was, but I think it was really good. It's just taking a sweet ass time. But yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys have any ideas for games I should play in the future, leave it in the comments below. If you guys could toss me a like, it would help me out so much. Other than that, guys, make sure to stay classy.